Giorgio Armani, the 86-year-old Italian fashion designer worth almost $8 billion, needs no introductions. As one of the best fashion designers of all times, he has built a lifestyle empire. Armani today is not only fashion. It's accessory, home furnishings, hotels, resorts, restaurants, cafes, clubs, jewelry, perfumes, flowers, chocolates, and even yacht design. After reading and studying as much as we could from him, we would like to share the 7 top lessons that we all can learn from Mr. Armani. Lesson 1. It's never too late. Giorgio Armani started his company in 1975 at a relatively mature age of 40. Today, we see a bunch of successful tech entrepreneurs from the Valley in their early 20s, and we think starting a business after the 30 mark is too late. Age is just a number, and it's never too late to start a business. Don't think about the past. Don't think, I should have started already. Don't think it's too late. Just start ASAP. Lesson 2. We don't need no education. The fact that Armani built an amazing company at 40 years old is extremely impressive. What is also impressive is the fact that he doesn't hold any fashion degree. He had to learn from scratch how to draw and how a fabric was. He actually spent a lot of time working with mills to know as much as possible about textiles. He's not the only one. Did you know that Tom Browning studied economics? And that Tom Ford studied architecture? If you dream about creating a fashion brand and you don't have a fashion degree, don't give that as a lame excuse to not getting started. Lesson 3. When given a new opportunity, say yes and learn how to do it later. This is also a famous advice from another great entrepreneur, Richard Branson. In the late 50s, Armani was offered a job at the department store La Rinascente in Milan. First as a window dresser and later as the buyer's assistant. He knew nothing about this kind of work, and he said yes. He learned and he performed well. In 1961, he was spotted by Nino Cerruti and hired as the designer for his new menswear line, Hitman. Once again, he knew nothing about fashion design, but he said yes, and the rest is history. Never be afraid of taking a new opportunity, even though that you might feel unprepared or afraid. You will learn as you start working, so believe in yourself. Lesson 4. Be honest about your skills. Armani started working for Cerruti without prior experience as a fashion designer. However, he soon felt he was fit for the job and was delivering great work. The feedback he was getting was excellent. When asked about his beginnings, Armani points out that it is very important to be honest with yourself regarding the skills you have. You might be passionate about fashion, but perhaps you can't design or you don't have a good aesthetic sense. You have to be honest with yourself and follow a life path that suits your skills. Lesson 5. Be faithful to yourself. Armani collections are sometimes criticized to have become monotonous. His reply is, I would say that my idea of style and my taste are the same as when I began. I have never had anything to do with the kind of fashion that is influenced by the press or identified with the spirit of the season. My clients come from me. They come back each season for my spirit. That's the reality. Don't try to please the press or to be the new hottest designer. Be yourself, be faithful to your philosophy and style. Your clientele will appreciate that and will come back for more. Lesson 6. Work is life and life is work. Giorgio Armani is famous for being a workaholic. He loves working and he has embraced work as the main part of his life. He even mentions that work is what keeps him alive. Some of his collaborators have also become his friends, and the majority of people he hangs around in his free time are people he works with every day. As an entrepreneur, you have to be ready to work a lot and to embrace work as an important part of your life. If you start a business just to become rich, you will get burnt out quickly. As Damon Jones' mom say, money is a great slave but a horrible master. Lesson 7. Create for your customers. When asked about what he likes the most about his job, Armani replies by saying, making clothes that make part of society. He continues saying, "There are many different ways of doing fashion. I have always tried to make fashion that people wear. For me, that is what counts. Otherwise, what is it about? It's just a game, worth nothing." As a fashion designer, forget the glamour, forget the parties, do fashion that people wear. That's the ultimate satisfaction any fashion designer should have, seeing their creations making part of society.